Hello everyone! I went to fucking Comic-Con and that is basically what this video is. Plus the shit I got at Comic-Con and a small little book haul because I got a few books there. Plus I bought a few on my own. So yeah, let's just get straight into the vlogging. Alright, so we are now going to get into the stuff I got at Comic-Con and the small little book haul. 5 books. Very simple. 3 are from Comic-Con, 2 I bought on my own. Let's start off with some posters that I got. So we're gonna start off with that. As you saw in the vlog, I went to the little Random House booth. So here's the Ember and the Ashes poster. Got a little quote from the book. Here's the back. But the other 2, which are a part of this, they have the same back. Here's the Torch Against the Night. Very beautiful. Oh my gosh. This poster's so big it's not gonna fit in here, but here's the quote for that one. I do like the blue. It's a nice blue. I did like the red. And then, of course, the third one, A Reaper at the Gates. And this, I love the green, because if you know me, green's a bit my favorite color. There's a quote from that. Yeah, so I got these 3 posters. Like I said, I can't remember what the other stuff was that they were selling. So if you actually went and you remember what else was at the booth besides all the freaking books, I can't remember what else they were giving away for free, because they were giving away free posters, free little sampler books, and whatnot. And I just grabbed the Sabatahir ones because I loved these posters the most. Surprisingly, I didn't get any books. Kind of upset with that I didn't. No, that's not true. I could have gotten a Game of Thrones calendar or a George R. R. Martin book. I think I might slightly regret not getting. The next thing I got is basically from the Weta Workshop booth. Of course, like you saw in the vlog, a bunch of amazing sculptures and things that you can buy. They were too expensive for me to buy because, well, I can't afford that shit at the moment. I would have loved some of that stuff. But so what I got was little tea towels, Hobbiton and Rivendell. I don't want to take them out of the bag at the moment because I want to keep them. The thing is, these are tea towels, but I don't want to use them for that. I am going to like hang them up like the posters, and look at that artwork. You can kind of see a little bit of Hobbiton through it, but that's the artwork, and I fell in love with it. They had like a bunch of keychains and other little stuff. Like I said, you could buy the sculptures, but they also had like little mini figures that were very cute. They also had, you know, The Hobbit, they also had the contract that Boba says, a little mini version of it, which was, I should have gotten that, but I didn't. All right, the next thing I got, I'm saving something for last because I got to take it out of its thing. The next thing I got was also at another, this is, oh shit, right, this is big. This is a big poster, but yes, I went to another bookish booth. This is, oh good lord. I had to roll it up to keep it safe. If you were on Twitter for Simon and Schuster, they were come by their booth to get, oh my god, I need to flatten this baby out. This is what they were giving away. I got this. I saw it on the Twitter feed for like the first 3 days, and I was like, okay, when I'm going, I am getting this. I mean, look at that artwork. It is beautiful. It is amazing. Don't you fold on me? Look at the detail of this. This is just beautiful. Let me see if I can, there you go. You can see that better now. This would be cool if this was actual gold foil so it could like reflect the light. That would just make that amazing. But yeah, they had Cassandra Clare books, but unfortunately they had Cassandra Clare books that I already own, and I was like, yeah, I already own these versions of the books. I shouldn't get them. I should have grabbed the coloring book. Oh well. So the next thing I actually did go to the PlayStation booth. I showed that off, and I got this, a mini light. And yes, you are reading that right. It makes a sound. Now, I just opened it now, and I have yet to see how this baby works. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So to turn it on and off, you actually have to, you're going to push down on this. But so I'm going to pull this and see what happens. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know if it shows up, if you can see the light on this. Oh, that was fucking sweet. That is so cool. And then you got the little button symbols on the back. Let me see, can I make it darker in here? Let's see if I can make this darker in here. Let me close my blinds a bit and turn off the lights. Let's see if that works. All right, let's see. It's a little darker in here now. Let's see if this works now. Let's see if this will show up better. Yeah. Yeah, it shows up better. That is cool. It's a soft light. It's a nice little soft light. It's not too bright, not too dark. It's just bright enough to where you can see all this. I bet it works even better when it's pitch black out. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the book section. So we'll start off with 2 V. Schwab books, and the first one is A Darker Shade of Magic. Now, this is definitely not the original because if I remember, the original is white, not black. This one has some beautiful artwork on the inside. So you have that. And then this one actually comes with a little built-in bookmark. When I first heard about this, I didn't have a very good explanation given this to me. But when I went to Comic-Con and I went to the tour booth, I asked one of the persons there and I said, could you explain this a little better to me? And she did a much better job of explaining it to me. Because this is literally all I heard. Someone who travels through 3 different Londons, 3 different colors, and a whole lot of shit happens. That's literally like the description I got. And then the person goes in like, oh no, the colors are specific because each London is very, very different from the other one. And then they're trying to prevent a war from breaking out. There's a group who specifically can travel between the 3. It was a much better description than what I heard. I had never read V. Schwab, but now I have these 2 that I can read, which are the second book, Vicious. Don't think I can get this sticker off. I'm actually a little afraid to get it off. I didn't know much about Vicious either until they explained it to me. 2 roommates going on an adventure. Yeah, basically they kind of deal with some supernatural stuff, and so I got Vicious and A Darker Shade of Magic, and I will be reading both of those. Tor was doing a thing to where you buy a book, you get one free, and then they decided to give another one, and this is a ARC. Do not ask me to say the author's name, I can only say their last name. And this is it. A Memory Called Empire. Don't ask me to say that first name, don't know how to pronounce it, I don't want to butcher it. But yeah, this is an ARC that they were handing out, and basically they were like, space opera. That's all I heard from it. I'm not a huge sci-fi fan. I mean, I've seen some of the Star Wars movies, but to be honest, that's really the extent of my sci-fi, is the Star Wars movies. It doesn't even go beyond that. I think the Lunar Chronicles count as like sci-fi. I know there are fairy tale retellings, but I think they're also somewhat sci-fi as well. I don't know much about this book. They were like, here, take another free book. This one is an arc. Have fun. Go with it. Those are the books I got at Comic-Con. And then the next books, like I said, I bought these. There weren't that many for book haul, and I'm already including these books. So I was like, I might as well. I'll start off with this one. I could not resist when I saw it in the kids section because I was helping my mom with something. I saw this beauty. If you know what my favorite Disney movie is, you won't be much surprised by this. The Nightmare Before Christmas comes with Christopher Lee actually reading the poem that Tim Burton created that made all this, that created the movie. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive, so if you want Christopher Lee reading the poem to you, go to Barnes & Noble and get it. I mean, look at that. Look at the artwork. It's amazing. There was like one I found in here that had an amazing, there it is. There's this pumpkin sun. It's beautiful, beautiful artwork. This one is a 10th anniversary edition of City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. All I know, the difference is, of course, the beautiful, beautiful different cover. It's also like very fabric-y. I actually kind of find that interesting. It's definitely different for sure. I think my sister has maybe 2 books that have like this fabric feel to them, but I don't have any. I pretty much have like the glossy kind and the one that's matted. It's got gold leaf on them and then beautiful inside covers. It's been 10 years of this being out. If you really don't know the Mortal Instruments series by now, that's kind of like saying if you don't know Harry Potter by now, I mean, come on. I did hear the first 3 books of this series, the Mortal Instruments, you need to get through because after that, it picks up. If you saw my favorite books of 2017, you'll notice I had the trilogy of the Infernal Devices in there, and I loved that trilogy, and it was very well done. So, and I read some of this, and I could definitely see the difference of when she first wrote this book versus when she wrote those books later. She improved. These next one were Barnes & Noble's doing a thing with Just Viv Media. You buy 2 books, get 1 free, plus they also gave me another free one, but it's a sampler book, so I will start off with this. I have seen the TV, well, it's not a TV series, it's a YouTube series. Ruby! Yep, I finally got it. This was one of my most anticipated reads. Yep. Rooster teeth right down there. I love the series. I very much love the series. So when I heard there was a manga version, I was like, you know, I gotta get that. Ooh. Look at the poster. Look at the little mini poster. Oh, I think you gotta pull it out. I ain't pulling that out. No, it's staying in here. But that is beautiful. I mean, look at that. Look at that artwork. It's a good series. Either way, go watch that. The other one I have is also for Ruby, but this one is actually a little different because this one is supposed to be short little stories about Ruby herself. I think that's what it said. Yeah, all new stories featuring Ruby Rose. So yeah, like little, I think these take place, yeah, they take place while she's like at school, I think. Just in between the stuff that's in Ruby, like the days you don't see and whatnot. Oh, the first few pages actually have like colors in them. Oh my god. Little Torchwick in the corner there. But that is a beautiful, beautiful cover. And the next one, I have volumes 1 and 2. This is volume 3 of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I mean, it's Legend of Zelda. It's based off of a game. Manga form. Come on. This, I think, is going to be the longest manga series of the Legend of Zelda group because surprisingly, I was amazed by Ocarina of Time only being 2 volumes long. Judging from what I saw, this isn't the end. I think this is going to be like more. So, but I can't wait. I loved the game Twilight Princess. It's definitely one of my favorite Zelda games. I have several, and this is one of them. So this next one I got there's like 7 featuring 7 new series. One of them is Ruby, which I have. Then you have Black Torch, Demon Slayer. Don't ask me to say that. Don't ask me to say that, but it's Love's Battle Royale, My Hero Academia, Sleeping Princess in the Demon Castle, and Takana and Hana. At least I think I said that right. I don't know anything other than the Ruby one. That's it. That is everything I got at Comic-Con, plus the other books I got on my own, not at Comic-Con. My thoughts on Comic-Con this year, the last time I went was 2008. It's been 10 years. Now, I have seen a difference of it growing, for sure, but because I went Sunday, it almost felt like I was back in 2008. on the 2 days me and my sister went. To be honest, those days were actually worse because me and my sister were cosplaying both those days and we got stopped a lot. Because I was only going one day, I didn't cosplay because I was like, I'm going one day. I don't feel like getting stopped for hours on end and seeing very little. And I'm very happy I did because I did not get stopped. I saw amazing cosplay like you see in the video. That is a little tip I have for everybody. If you're gonna go to Comic-Con and you want to cosplay, make sure you do multiple days because I can guarantee you from the experience me and my sister had at several conventions, we got multiple days because of panels, cosplaying, and the show floor. Get multiple days, like a 4-day. Overall, I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself very, very much of walking around, seeing the different kinds of booths, seeing the different costumes, seeing the different representation shirts of shows, games, books, movies, and whatnot. That was the vlog. That was everything I got at Comic-Con. All the books I bought on my own. That is it for this video. I will see you all in the next one.